Hi there, and welcome to Turn Your Stress into Happiness Wednesdays. This this week I'm going to discuss on getting help. And a lot of us have a problem with getting help. And I know when I was experiencing burnout, I had a hard time getting help as well. Because you feel like you're on this hamster wheel, or I like to call it too, going down that rabbit hole. And it's so hard to recognize what you need because you're still in that flux. And the problem is what the problem was for myself is that I was always people pleasing. So what I did was instead of cut back on the things that I committed to, I kept adding to it, which kept adding to my workflow, which kept adding to my anxiety, which kept adding to my burnout. And no one knew I was experiencing this. And a lot of times we don't ask for help, or from my experience, I didn't ask for help because I felt a little bit guilty because I had said yes to these commitments and now I'm reneging these commitments. I also felt like I might have been incompetent, that I wasn't able to do it. But in reality, with the list that I created for myself, here's my to do list, and here's my to do list, and here's my to do list. There was no way that even if I cloned myself 3 times over, that this was physically or mentally possible to get the tasks or commitments on my plate done. And I also felt embarrassed that I would have to renege on some of the commitments that I've made. I don't like not following through. When I say I'm going to do something, I say it with integrity. And for me to have to step back, I was embarrassed to turn around and say, no, you know what? I cannot do this right now. And that also for me led into shame. I was ashamed that when I was in burnout that I was so committed to different things, but I really needed to create more space for myself. But no one knew what I was going through. So once I turned around and I finally asked for help, it was such a relief. It really was. And I had a partner that wasn't around a lot because they worked on the road a lot. So he had no idea what I was going through. He was out and about during the week. He was only home on weekends. And for myself, I held the fort down. Plus, I was working crazy, crazy hours. Plus, I had a puppy. So, all these things that mounted up into this nightmare hill that I could not get out from under, it really created a huge burnout lifestyle for me because I didn't ask for help and no one knew what I was going through. So when I finally broke down, actually, I didn't. He realized how crappy I was feeling and how miserable I was. And he actually said to me, well, Denise, what is wrong? And then I blurted everything out. And it was such a relief. It was such a relief to be able to share this with someone. And for this person, I'm quivering, sorry, for this person to turn around and say, Denise, how can we change this? And it made me feel so relieved. It the weight off my shoulders was just so amazing that I could share it with someone. So this video is for you. If you're sitting there and you are in burnout, please reach out for help. It could be someone in your world, it could be your partner. If you belong to a religious group, someone from there, some type of support group. Um, I'm a coach and I do have a program from Burnout to Balance. In my program from Burnout to Balance, I have different coaches working with clients. So if you come into the program, you may be working with 2 to possibly 4 or 5 different coaches. So one of those coaches you will resonate with. Being a coach is creating a partnership. And we work on creating your awareness, giving back you your power, support you, and also create that accountability so that you do get things done and that you do move ahead. Now, if you're interested in finding out more about the From Burnout to Balance program, I do have a free burnout assessment. So click the link in the post here, book your time, and we'll see what we can work out together. I look forward to hearing from you if you are struggling in burnout, overwhelm, or stress. And if you want to get in touch with me, please do. Reach out if you need some support. That's what I'm here for. My name is Denise Eckert, and I'm a burnout coach. And I help people